You didn't hear? You ought to bite.
와, 저 땡이 봤어?
Please let me know at Hotel Crew. Welcome.
That was long ago, before the puppet frenzy.
Why, hello. I know it.
Don't worry.
For your...
Sense something strange. Is that a butterfly? Why is the ergo reacting like that?
You know what caused the puppet frenzy, don't you? I demand the truth. Now I feel bad. Finally, we meet. I want to hear. Use the Stalker's key, will you? You've returned. Always.
Do you want to go up, child? The cathedral...
A beautiful crot! It's been my...
Mercy, I beg you, don't kill me. My name is Janjo. I was able to use Meta.
Once, Krot was just a small town on the coast of little importance.
Bosses work hard.
So go ahead. That's it.
Ciao, Bello. Brother, but go, please.
That's right. I like you.
Ignore this one. When on that note, I won't ever.
The city tried to stop him. He had much bigger concerns. let's not make it a habit.
I believe